So my name is Sofia DeMartino. My official title is Community Relations and Grants Director for Horizons of Family Service Alliance. So I work in the realm of nonprofit development.
Tell us your story, your background, where you came from, all those great things like that.
Sure. So I grew up for the most part in Iowa City. I was a single mom by the time I was 15. Had 2 kids before I was old enough to vote. So I come from the background of being a single mom, working, going to school part-time, essentially until I was able to achieve a master's degree, which took about 10 years. And I was blessed to move to Cedar Rapids, and it really sort of changed the trajectory of my life. My experience with the nonprofit community in Cedar Rapids, my experience with the community in Cedar Rapids just sort of changed the way that we were heading. We were able to overcome poverty. I was able to obtain 3 degrees. I was able to get a job that allows me to make a difference in my community, in addition to, sort of putting food on the table. So it's been a long road.
Yeah, definitely. So in your current role, tell us more about what you do, how it's impacted you, how it's brought you to where you are today.
So when I first started at Horizons, I had no idea I was ever going to work there. I was a client of Horizons before I ever worked there. And when I did get hired on, I was hired through Skywalk. So I still had no idea where I was actually applying. So it sort of was just serendipity that I ended up back at Horizons. And I started there as Community Health and Nutrition Director. So I was overseeing one of the largest Meals on Wheels programs in the nation. It was really near and dear to my heart to be able to do work that impacted food insecurity and that helped older adults. And with the impact of the pandemic sort of forcing a need for us to change the way that we brought in funds to continue our programs, my role was changed as well. So now I am committed to writing grants, to development work, and to supporting the marketing team.
That is awesome. With every accomplishment, right, there's challenges. We all kind of know that. Any words of advice of anyone that's kind of going through a similar situation that you've been through, just trying to make it, trying to get back on their feet?
Persist.
Awesome.
There are going to be times that it seems like the obstacles mounted against you are insurmountable, but you just have to keep at it, find a way around it, keep going. That's it.
That's awesome. That's great advice. Now, this is the fun part. We need to do speed round.
Okay.
So this is always kind of those fun things, kind of those one-offs that people are always like, oh, what's she reading? What's she doing? All those great things. Yeah. So favorite author or book or movie, if you don't read, all those good things like that.
So my favorite book is, I'll say my favorite book right now, is called Palaces for the People. The author's first name is Eric. His last name starts with a K. That's all I've got for you. But that's my favorite book right now. It has a lot to do with building your community in a way that supports the people who live there.
Well, that's awesome. Way cool. Best advice you've ever received from anybody?
Don't tell yourself no before other people get the opportunity to tell you yes.
Oh, wait, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Who is your hero? Who inspires you every day?
People who face challenges or odds, but continue to get up every day and work toward making the world a better place, not only for themselves and their families, but for everybody else.
That's awesome. Favorite place to eat or shop local?
Oh man, that's a tricky one, right? Because I'm mostly vegan.
Oh, I get you.
Mostly vegan. So anywhere with a really good vegan menu. And then when I'm off the wagon, Shawnee cakes.
Oh, yum. And this one I'm just throwing in because I have a daughter that's like devouring ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream?
Again, that one's tricky.
Right?
But I think it's Haagen-Dazs does a really good dairy-free.
Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Any favorite flavor?
If I'm eating the bad ice cream, butter pecan.
Oh, yum. So good.
Yeah.
Awesome. In your words, what does it mean to receive, her Women of Achievement, who has helped you along the way, all those good things like that?
So I'm really honored to be receiving her award. We are not always so fortunate to receive our flowers while we're still here to appreciate them. So it feels really good to be recognized. I am grateful to my colleagues at Horizons. It's an amazing place that I get to spend my days making life better for other people. I'm grateful to the Black Maternal Health Collective, an amazing group of women who has come together and spent the last, I want to say, 2 years working to save lives right here in the corridor. I'm grateful to Cindy Nodorf and to Nancy Sauerman, both of whom were mentors to me and who believed in my ability to lead. I am grateful to my family for supporting me through all of my many endeavors and challenges in life. And I'm so grateful to my children, and thank you very much to the Gazette.